Hello dear students. Today we are going to see the data frames using Python Pandas. This is the first video in the series of some 5 or 6 videos. So today we are going to see about the data frames and how to create them. Data frame is a 2D labeled heterogeneous data mutable size mutable array which is widely used and is one of the most important data structures. Heterogeneous. So we have a term here. Heterogeneous. Heterogeneous means it can hold data of different types. Data mutable, that means the data can change, as well as size mutable. Moreover, it is two-dimensional. Okay. The data in the data frame is aligned in a tabular fashion, that is in rows and columns. Okay. Now, since the data is there in rows as well as columns, so it has both row and column labels. Okay, so these are the column labels and these are the row labels. Okay, these are right. Now, what are the properties of data frame? As we have seen that it is having both rows and columns. Okay, so it is having two index or two axes. One is the row index, x is 0, and the column index, that is x is 1. Row index is also known as label, and the column index is known as column name. Okay. Again, each value is identifiable with the combination of row index and column index. Index can be numbers and strings. Columns can have data of different types. It is both value mutable and size mutable. Okay. Now we are going to see how to create data frames. So there are various ways to create the data frames. What they are having in common? First of all, we have to import the pandas. Okay. Then df, that is the name of the data frame, equal to pd.dataframe bracket data index and column. Okay. Now, what is data here? Data is maybe series, it may be a list, constant values, dictionary, or it may be another data frame. Okay. Now, how to create from another data frame? This we are going to see in next video. Okay. Now, index. Index specifies the index or the row labels. Okay. They are unique and hashable. Hashable normally means non-mutable. okay, unmutable or non-mutable, with the same length as the data. Okay, default is np dot arrange n if no index is passed. Okay, again column specifies the column labels. Again they are unique and hashable with the same length as data. Default is again np dot arrange if no index is passed. Right, now we are going to see the different ways in which the data frame can be created. The first way is to create an empty data frame. Okay, so to create an empty data frame, the first step of always imports pandas as PD. Here, one thing I should tell you is PD. What is this PD? PD is an alias. Okay, you will get a question showing this statement that what is PD? So PD is an alias for pandas. Okay, normally we use PD for pandas, and when we are using the NumPy, we are using NP. But these are not restrictions. We can use any other thing also. Right now, here I have purposefully given the name DFMT equal to PD dot data frame. Now you can see that inside there is nothing. Okay, right? See, this entire work I have done in my collaborate notebook. Okay, so I will share this link in the description if anybody is interested. Okay, you can download it from the collaboratory. Right, this is Google Colab file. Okay, or we can say IPython or Jupyter notebook. Right, so you can download it and open it in the Jupyter notebook. Okay, so every time this is the output. Okay, so output, you can see output is empty data frame because there was nothing. Columns blank, index blank. Right, next. Now here we are creating a data frame from a list of dictionaries. Alright. So there is a list, okay, having dictionary as the items. Okay. So you can see the output. Now please note that the dictionary keys are treated as column labels. Okay. 101, 102, you can see. Right. Okay. So they are the column labels, and for row level they are taken the default values. Okay, now here you can note that there is a one value NaN. Right, why this value is NaN? Because here there is nothing for 101. Okay, so there are values for 102, 103, so we have a value 102, 103, but for 101 there is no value, hence there is NaN. So please note, if the value for a particular key is missing, so NaN is inserted at that place. Alright, next. Creating a data frame from list of lists. Right. So now you can see here A is a list of lists. Okay, and B is a data frame which is created from A. Now this is the output. Okay, right. Now you can see here Since we have not given any value for the index or columns, okay, therefore row and column labels have taken the default values, right? The lists have formed the rows of the data frame. Okay. Now, if we want to change the column labels and the row index as per our requirement, then what we can do? We can modify this statement p equal to pd dot data frame a. Then we can give two keyword parameters, keyword arguments. One is index and the other one is columns. Now, what we have to keep in mind, how many rows are there? We'll go little up. Okay. How many rows are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. Since there are 4 rows, so there should be corresponding 4 index. Okay. And there are 2 columns, so there should be 2 columns. Okay. If this number mismatches, then error will come. Alright. Now, so the outcome of this statement is this data frame. Alright. Now we are going to see how to create a data frame from dictionary of list. So you can see now here D1 is a dictionary of list. Okay, right? So again we have created a data frame, right? Now if you see the output, you can see that the dictionary keys are treated as column labels and the row labels have taken the default value. Is it clear? Okay. Here I would like to add one thing. And what is that? If we are having a dictionary of dictionary, okay, right? That is a two-dimensional dictionary where the keys, where it is of the form, let us say, key, and when it comes to value, then value is also a key value pair. Okay. Suppose we are having this kind of dictionary. Now, here what happens? This is called as the inner key, and this is called as the outer key. Okay. So the inner key, it makes the index, that is row index. Whenever we are using the term index alone, so that means row index. Okay. And the outer key will becomes the column. Okay. So please keep in mind. Right. Next. Creation of a data frame from dictionary of series. Okay. So now you can see here we are having different series. Okay. This is a dictionary of series. Right. Now when we issue the command, so this has generated. Okay. Again you can see here 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Total 1, 2, 3 items are there only. Right. So that is why we are having a NaN here. Alright. So what happens is when we have a dictionary of series, okay, then each series Each series becomes column. Each series become columns. Okay, right? And as we have seen earlier also that these keys they become the column labels. All right. Now to create a data frame from a 2D ND array. Okay. So in the same way, we can have now we have to import numpy also. So we have created an two-dimensional array, two-dimensional ND array from these two. Okay. And now we are creating a data frame. Now here I have given only the value of column labels. Okay. So you can see that the row labels are having the default values. All right. So today we have seen how to create the data frame objects from different inputs, right? So in the next class, we are going to see how to manipulate the data frame object.